Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope that you all have had a great, amazing week. Happy Juneteenth. It's our Freedom Day. It's our Freedom Day. So happy Juneteenth to everyone. It's a celebration. I hope you all are out celebrating. And today I just want to give some encouragement because there are a lot of people that are dealing with a multitude of things. And I always talk about that song by Erykah Badu that says to pack light and how we tend to pack down our lives with so many things, so many situations, so much that we have going on, family, life of children, life of career, trying to push towards that next level, that new business. There are so many things that we're trying to accomplish in life. And even though it may not be anything that may be negative, but it still causes some form of stress or some form of feeling like, okay, what's really going on here? Sometimes it really makes you begin to start thinking like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I just want to, as I had talked about before, my previous videos, if you have not been able to listen to any of the things that I talk about in relation to the Superman and the Superwoman syndrome, of how we feel like many times that we have to carry the weight of the world. And sometimes, due to various situations, we may feel that we can't trust anyone. We may feel because we may have been betrayed, or we may have thought that we could call on someone and they weren't there. So we think that we're on this journey on our own. So I just want to lift up this scripture, and it's Matthew 11:28, and I'm reading the Passion Translation. And I'm going to start reading at the 28th verse, and it says, "Are you weary, carrying a heavy burden? Come to me. I will refresh your life, for I am your oasis. Simply join your life with mine. Learn my ways, and you'll discover that I'm gentle, humble, and easy to please. You will find refreshment and rest in me. For all that required of you will be pleasant and easy to bear." And sometimes we will feel like that we are in this life alone. But I am reminded in this scripture that we really truly aren't alone. We have a God that you can release some of these burdens to. We have a God that wants to be your oasis. When I think about an oasis, I'm just envisioning being by this beautiful waterfall or on the beach and just water just coming up and giving you this refreshment. And we oftentimes are just going, and our wells are dry. We have given so much, we've poured out. Even as leaders, you give, you give, you give, you give, and you have poured out, and there is a dryness in your spirit. You're not able to pray, you're not able to really focus, you're not able to really say, okay, God, what is it that you really have for me? Because I feel tired all the time. I'm feeling kind of weary. I'm not really feeling good. So I am going on forward, and I'm trying to push forward. I know that I may need to rest, but I can't rest, because if I do, then if I stop, then what will happen? If I release this thing, I want to be able to take my hands off. And sometimes it's hard for us to be able to take our hands off and give it to God, because we have been accustomed to doing so much, or we have been so disappointed. So we feel like we need to handle it. I have been one that had to learn the importance of resting, the importance of releasing what is out of my control and allowing God to be that oasis. So this is just an encouragement for you today, that if you are feeling like you are at that place, to allow yourself to get the refreshment and the oasis from God. And also, if there are people that are saying to you, and it may take opportunities for you to learn about the person or learn about people, but allowing people in, allowing people to be able to help you, allowing people to be able to encourage you, if you have that support. And if not, pray for that support. And if you have been at a place where you're trying, I've been trying to open up, Michelle, I really have been trying, but it has been feeling kind of difficult. There are some things that you can handle and some things just going to be out of your control. We are reminded that we can plan our ways in Proverbs 16:9, but God is the only one that's able to direct our steps. So we can make our plans for our agenda. We can make our plans for what we think. We can make our plans for what we desire. We can set up the tone. And that's kind of like how we'll say, we're going to go set up this wonderful picnic. We're going to have a wonderful time. And then something happens where we get ready to prepare for the picnic. And all of a sudden it's raining. So now we have to adjust. Allow your life to be at a place that you don't feel disappointed because things did not work out the way that you think. Allow yourself to be able to be flexible, to adjust. That if I am feeling stressed out, if I am feeling overwhelmed, if I am feeling, what is it? I need to stop for a minute to see why I'm feeling overwhelmed. Is it that I've been trying to do too much? Is it that I'm trying to figure out of how the details that need to be given to God? What is it that I am trying to figure out that I'm feeling at a place where I am overwhelmed? Because when we are feeling overwhelmed and we are feeling overstressed, that means that our body and our spirit and our emotions are telling you, sit down, time out, time out. So allow yourself to have a time out today. And also know, if you are feeling that you are weary, you are feeling that you are carrying this burden, like Erykah Badu says, unpack those bags because they're going to get in your way. When you're carrying so much of the weight of the world on your shoulders and you're not able to truly release all of that, it's not going to do anything but continually pack up, and pack up. So you have to be able to say, okay, I'm going to release this. I'm not going to hold on to it. I am going to give this thing to God. I'm going to allow whomever to be able to help me. And I cannot save everybody. I cannot be the Superman and Superwoman for everybody. As Clark Kent took off his cape, you have to take off your cape too, because you are human. Everyone cannot be saved, and everyone you're not called to. You might be able to pray for everyone, but everyone is not your assignment. So release that on today. Release that on today. And walk in purpose. Walk in knowing that you are human. But even in that moments, whenever you feel weak, that's when God is able to come to you and be that strength in those weak places. All of us have strengths and weaknesses, but accept yourself, flaws and all. Accept all of that about you, and know that you are not alone. You have a God that says, are you really carrying that burden? Are you really feeling tired? Are you really sick and tired of being tired? Come to me. Come on. It's like a little father whenever the little children are crying, or a mother, and they see their children crying, or they feel, come on, have a seat. I will be your oasis. Just simply join in with me. Allow for me to be able to help you, and I will give you rest. So have a great rest of your day. And as always that I say, walk on purpose. Have a great day. Bye now.